Okay, so hello there, guys. This is Aishi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, today we are going to continue to talk about the jump video. Exactly when you are scared to take the jump, the leap of faith, that's exactly when you jump. Okay, and what I mean by this sentence is when you are scared to leave behind the older version of you that was comfortable and safe in, you know, complying and conforming with certain, you can say, societal expectations and standards, right? And it was basically complying with a, you can say, mask that actually doesn't, make you feel like you, but someone else, right? So, on this occasion of you rising to the power of your true, authentic version of you, congratulations, you have finally took the jump. And guess what? Things are unfolding. The magic is unfolding exactly how it's meant to be in your life, okay? Not how like you expect it to be, but I'm hearing from God that it's better than what you expected it to be, okay? Things are working out for you better than what you imagine them to be. And I feel like in this space of void that I was talking about in my previous video, where love hasn't fully uh, you know arrived yet, and you guys pretty much, you are right now single, okay? You're not in a relationship or anything like that. I feel like that's the case for a lot of my collective people here right now who are watching this video. And yeah, so today I was reading this book, okay, in the morning, The Wizard of Oz, right? And wait, I will show you the book. I will show the book to you guys. Okay, I'm back. So, this is the thing. This is my favorite book so far that I have finished reading already. It has been such a beautiful long journey. But as I was reading the end chapter, okay, the ending of this chapter is called Home Again. Okay, Home Again. So, as I was in the last chapter of this book, I was feeling like I wish this book never ended. I wish it never ends. So this is the feeling I got, and I feel like in the space of void, you have successfully like created this, you can say, safe space where you are no longer seeing it as a loneliness. You are seeing it as a gift, as a blessing, because you are grounding yourself so much in the present moment that it's like you're no longer living in the past, or you have left that chapter behind, okay? You have completed that book, you have closed the cycles, you have learned your lessons, you have cultivated your blessings from those experiences that has helped you come back home to yourself again. And congratulations for that, because I know it has not been easy. If anything, you have still made it. You have shown the courage, you have shown your faith and trust in the universe, and you have made it on the other side. And guess what's happening right now? The blessings, the magic, the blessings in disguise are finally unfolding for you. Okay? And I'm seeing this in little things, like moments like this, like just by reading this book. Every single day that I have read this book, okay, I got so excited. I almost finished, like at the end I finished like 3 chapters together. And I got another perspective from reading this book is, it's not about the destination that truly makes you happy. Your happiness is not in reaching that, like in this book there is a little girl called Dorothy. So the book is basically about Dorothy's adventure with his 4 friends that are in the jungle, okay? 3 friends, not 4 friends, okay? 3 friends. One of them is a lion, another one is a tin woodman, and another one is a scarecrow, okay? So it's basically, you can say, um, a fairy tale type of book. And I love this so much because it makes my inner child feel so safe to dream again, to be imaginative, to be creative. Okay, it brings out the best in me. So I just love how it makes me feel. I love that feeling I get from reading this book. So anyways, her journey with her friends, okay, and also yeah, that little girl called Dorothy has a dog named Toto in this book. At at the end, when she was finally finished with her, you can say, adventure and journey back to her home, Dorothy's home is in Kansas. And what happened is a wind carried her to a place called the land of, you can say, Winkies, the land of the West, and the land of the South, and the land of the North, and all this, you can say, magical. She has entered a magical place, and from there she doesn't know how to get back home, okay? But what I felt very interesting and it kept me hooked in this book, it was the, you can say, the adventures and the magic and the bravery and the courage and the not giving up kind of spirit this girl and her friends have shown in this book. Quite underrated, okay? Quite underrated. It's unmatched. Like, it's unmatched. I felt so like the main character in this book when I read it. So that's what just made it so much interesting, and you can say, I just had so much fun reading this. I was so present that I didn't even care about what's going on outside of me, who is just because I'm reading a fairy tale book, if someone is giving me any looks or something like that in the public, I didn't care about any of that thing. I was just lost in this book, in this present moment, and I'm so grateful that I did it. And it just made me feel this feeling and gave me this perspective of, it's not about arriving somewhere or reaching a goal and destination when you have already made yourself successful in reaching that goal and objective, that whatever it was, okay? It's not about arriving there, but it's about how you arrive there, like how many, you can say, phases and steps you take before you finally reach there. It's about the adventure. And I think connecting this thought with my present life, like for you guys especially, I think this is somewhat going to be a love message, because also, as I'm saying, in this void space where love has not fully arrived yet into your physical reality, though I think energetically and intuitively you can pick up on that you do know that you have a soulmate, you have a person that you're meant to experience, and you have actually, you can say, a lot of high expectation that this person is supposed to arrive in your reality in this or that way. And I think you at least, not just an expectation, but you have an image of how it's meant to, arrive in your reality, that you will experience it, okay? That you're meant to experience in this lifetime. Because I feel like love for you, unlike any other people in your field, in your energetic field, okay, it's not the same. It's not the same way that you see these other people getting into relationships and getting out of it, quickly getting over that person or ghosting them and all that. And I think love for you, it has been a very, you can say, complex and complex subject that sometimes might feel like it's out of reach. But you are this person who feels everything so deeply, and hence love for you is also very intense. And people around you may not go through relationships or breakups as deeply and intensely it affects you, okay? So that's the point. That's where it's different, because not everyone, you're getting this, you can say, clarity now that you are meant to experience a love like there's no other, you can say, example or lead that will, I'm kind of stammering over my words because I don't know how else to explain this. It's like the kind of love you're meant to experience, basically it's very unique. And it's not like it's not there, or it does not exist just because it's unique. That that is not what I mean, okay? But what I mean by this statement is, for you the concept of love is, it's very, you can say, out of this world type of concept, you know it's not like, since your soul has, signed up to learn all these lessons in your relationships and in your in any connections that you have had with people around you, right? So yeah, like, it wasn't easy to deal with those friendships, connections, or relationships, because I think you resonate with this message as much as I do, that you have always been the one to care more about the relationship, friendship, and connection, rather than the other person, okay? You have always been the one to give more, to care more, and to think more and put more energy and efforts into your relationship and dating and connections, whether it's even a friendship. So you have such a depth inside of you that I don't feel like you have ever yet met a person as a reflection, okay, of that much of depth inside them. Or maybe it's not like a person like you does not exist, okay? When it comes to love and all that, they do exist, and that's exactly why you are energetically feeling someone right there, okay, in this world that is meant to be for you, okay, meant for you and all that. But what's happening now and why they haven't arrived yet in your reality, I think a lot of that void space that I'm talking about right now, like I'm hearing arrive empty so that you can be filled, okay? Arrive empty so that you can be filled. And by this statement, you have, what I mean is, you have already cleared out all of the old patterns and toxic, you can say, issues that has shown up, and those traits, okay, those certain characters and traits that of your partners, and also from you, right, that has caused, you can say, this kind of disbalance in your relationships, and this kind of you being more in your masculine energy, wherein you are taking the lead, you are, you can say, giving in more, you are trying to, give that other person a clue about what to do next, and you trying to prove your worth and all that shit, okay? So you're no longer doing that. You're no longer chasing for that validation. You're no longer trying to prove your worth, because you have learned through these experiences more and more that your worth was never coming from how these people treated you in these relationships and connections and friendships, but it was coming actually based on the beliefs, certain beliefs and image issues about yourself, about you, that you were imagining in your head, okay, that you need to perform or you need to earn these people's, you can say, approval and win over them, to try to, keep them and attract them in your life, right? Attract a loving partner or attract someone that also cares about you as deeply as you do. So yeah, that's the thing. You have, you can say, pretty much outgrown all of those things when it comes to your um, old past patterns in relationships. You have cleared off all those energies. Now you're in this void space where it's feeling like you're not really desperate, or